everyone.
Hello,
I was
Megan.
told I'm doing a classification talk today. So I guess I live in Ottawa, and I came to Brockville recently. I have 4 siblings, and they all still live in Ottawa. I'm the oldest of 4, so it was a very busy house every day. I don't know how my mom and dad did it, but I can't even imagine. We were always in sports. All 4 of us were in competitive activity every night, so had us all running around. I took up, we were all very active children, and I took up triathlon at a very young age. So when I was in grade 9, I took up triathlon. I joined a camp, and then I joined a competitive triathlon team after the camp. And so that pretty much took a majority of my teenage, early adulthood. And we traveled as Team Ontario all over North America and competed in Europe. And it was a lot of fun, and I could say I'm a retired athlete now. I don't compete at that level anymore, but I do compete for fun in local races in Ottawa and local races in Brockville, and I'm still very active in, just kind of in general. So I would like to get back to competing at a little bit higher level, but I'm still also just looking to do it for fun and just kind of get involved. So I moved to Brockville, a year and a half ago. I met my boyfriend, and now I work at Burnbrae. So I kind of maneuvered from Ottawa to here, but I spend a lot of time in Ottawa still. I'd say I'm there at least 3 or 4 days a week. So it's a lot of driving, but my family's all still there, so I go home often. But yeah, so I'm very excited to join Rotary as part of Burnbrae with Chris and Riley and Ian and Helen Ann. So it's a lot of fun, and yeah, so I'm kind of new to Brockville still, so I'm kind of getting used to, I still don't know how to get around fully to downtown. I get lost in all these little one-way streets. But yeah, so thank you for allowing me to talk. I know it was kind of short, but yeah, thanks.
No, very well done.
What part of the triathlon do you like best? The running, the swimming, or the biking?
I think I started as a runner, so I was kind of, I would say running would be my favorite, but I got injured a lot with running, so now I like to bike a lot, I'd say. So I've met a lot of people in Brockville who run and bike and are in that field, so it's kind of, I'm trying to find different people to do stuff with, but it's a lot larger than I thought it was, so it's great. But yeah, so.
Are you a marathoner?
No, we did, it was a sprint distance, so it was a 800-meter-ish, 750-meter swim, a 20K bike, and a 5K run. And that was like the junior age, so that's pretty much the distance I competed my whole life. And then as you go to, a U23, the distance has become a Olympic distance, so it's a 1.5 kilometers, 40K, and a 10K. I've only actually ever done that once, and that was in Spain, and that was probably the hardest Olympic distance race I've ever done in my life, but I finished it, so that was kind of exciting. But after, I turned 20, the distances kind of became different. They were trying to because Olympic distance is kind of like the Olympic distance that you see in on TV and the Olympics and stuff like that. So that was kind of the distance that everyone got to compete at that age. But now they started doing more sprints and more actually super sprints. So you'll hear of the Super League Triathlon every once in a while, and it's literally mini super sprints. So the 10-15 minute races done, and then you get eliminated and stuff like that. So nationals now is, some of them are actually super sprints we used to do. So it was you compete in a super sprint distance on a Saturday, and then depending on how you fit, there's 7 girls in each heat, and then depending on how you finish in that heat, you got ranked and then eliminated and into an A and B final on the Sunday, which was a full sprint. So lots of different distances, but I took 2 years off of high school, and we went and trained and raced, and then I went to school after that, and I went to Algonquin for business admin, and then I went to Nipissing for commerce, and then I just started at Burnbrae. So fresh out of school kinda, but yeah.
You're very passionate about the sport. That's awesome.
Yes.
You should coordinate and do something here. We got a beautiful river for the swim.
Well, I met a lot of people actually who swim almost every single day in the river, and so I don't like getting up early anymore. I have a hard time getting up early.
Get a puppy. You'll get up real early.
Yeah.
Have you met with the Brockville Roadrunners?
I did run with them actually a couple
Oh,
times
okay,
on
so-
Saturday.
so you know of the
On
Roadrunners.
Saturday, yeah, and then I
Okay.
met, Paula Wiltsey has a group that I met,
Okay.
and they run the track on Tuesday, so that was nice, and get to run and bike with some of those girls every once in a
Nice.
while, so yeah, it's great.
There's a big cycling group that rides between Kingston, Westport, and Ottawa, actually. They do
Oh,
that. It's
okay.
a beautiful route.
Yeah, I've been going to Smith
Yeah.
Falls on Tuesday, and they have a really nice group too, so there's so many people out there, I just have to find them.
And I wouldn't worry about having to ask directions. Before I left this morning, I had to say to Larry, it's the first road past the hospital, right, to the Legion? So I said. So what